The wealth of the rich is its fortified city, but poverty is the ruin of the poor. Welcome everybody to Fortify the City. This is Sade Graham, the cultural activist. Boy, am I happy everyone was able to make it. We have been building, and here we go. Time for liftoff. I hope you guys are here to listen. Let's talk about it. So, just want to drop a dime on y'all, like a real dime, like one that you should save, one that you should keep, one that should never be removed from your piggy bank. I talk about it all the time, people being afraid to celebrate God in public, people being afraid to reveal that they love God, that He is their savior, people who hide their love for God, or the ones who think it's offensive to showcase their love for God. I want to provide a quick analogy as to what that is and what that looks like when it comes to the world, since people don't get spiritual things, and that's fine. It takes a lot of research, it takes a lot of time and studying and reading the Bible to really get the spiritual aspect of things. So I'm just going to give it to you in the worldly aspect of things, and hopefully you get it. So think about it in this way, right? You are married. You have a spouse. Man or woman, you're married to this woman, you're married to this man, right? And you as a person or your spouse is afraid to acknowledge you in public. Your spouse is afraid to celebrate you to the world. They're afraid to. For some reason, they think it's not appropriate. They think it's offensive to, I don't know who, but somebody is going to be bothered by the fact that they love you. So they don't celebrate you. They don't showcase you. They don't, they're very secretive about their love for you. I don't really get it, but I mean, apparently that's a thing. Yep. That's also a thing. It's a stupid thing, but it's a thing. Yeah. Be mindful of those relationships. So you as the person who's being hidden, you as the husband or the wife who is being kept from the world for whatever asinine reason, how does that make you feel to know that your husband or your wife is afraid to showcase you before the world? They claim to love you so much. Oh my gosh, you are the best thing to ever happen to me. Oh, I just love you. Right? But they can't, they don't, no one else knows but you. I mean, I get it. Who cares what other people think, right? Yeah, who cares? I don't care what you think. All right, cool. Then why not celebrate me? Why not make me feel special because I'm the love of your life, right? So let's look at it like that when it comes to we as the Christians, quote unquote, who claim to love God, but we don't celebrate God. We want to give him another name, like the universe. Yeah, I'm coming for some of you because there's a lot of you out here who are, I just say universe. It's more politically correct. Who cares about politically correct? Yo, let me tell you something. I want to remind you guys of Donald Trump. Donald Trump don't care nothing about politically correct. And guess what? He was elected president. Irregardless to what any of you guys thought about him, irregardless to how many people voted against him. And I'm not necessarily saying that I'm for Donald Trump, but let's be clear here. Donald Trump became president with all the odds stacked against him. Why? Because he didn't care what you thought about him. He said what he said, and he said what he said, and he meant what he said. So guess what? You're going to have to like it. You don't have to like it, but I'm still going to be your president. That's his mindset. And you know what? He ain't lying. He is not lying. He is still your president. You don't have to like nothing that he does. You don't have to support him. You can be against every single legislation that he tries to put forth. You can be against it. You can vote against it. You can try to impeach him. You could do whatever. He's still going to be your president. And that's why he's president. So you out there who's afraid to acknowledge your God, 2 Timothy 2:12 says, if we deny him, he will deny us. So don't be mad when he doesn't acknowledge you. That's all. Have a good day, y'all. Hey, you guys, if you like what you heard today, the good news is there is more. Come back next Wednesday. We are here. We will do this again. Another topic, another conversation, another argument, another rant, whatever you want to call it. But we're here, so I hope to see you then. Like, follow, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the good news with Sade, the cultural activist, on Fortify the City.